Next factor which affects climate of India is western disturbances. I wanted to tell you that remember western disturbances with three W's. Okay, W dot. So this is India. This is the western side of India. If you travel from western side of India towards Africa, you will find that over African continent we have Mediterranean Sea. Okay, this is Mediterranean Sea. So from Mediterranean Sea, moisture is formed. This moisture is brought to India in winter season by westerly jet stream. So what are three W's here? That I'll explain you just now. So in winter season, we get winds coming from western side, which brings the moisture from this area. You can say that the atmosphere over this area has clouds, and these clouds are pushed and brought towards Indian subcontinent in winter season. So from western side in winter season, western part of India gets rainfall, which is important for wheat crop. One more W, which is important for wheat crop. In winter season we grow wheat crop. So this is a very important part of Indian climate. If we don't get this kind of rainfall in winter season, India won't be able to grow wheat. So you can imagine the wheat that we all eat, the wheat products that we all are eating, the chapatis and everything that we eat is made up of the wheat which gets rain coming from Mediterranean Sea, from Africa. The rain is coming from that side. So western disturbances are brought in India by whom? I said these are brought by winds. These winds which push these clouds to India are called as westerly jet stream. Westerly jet streams are fast blowing winds in upper air atmosphere which brings these clouds to India, and India gets winter rain. So western disturbances comes from western side during winter season and is beneficial for wheat crop. Remember these three W's related to western disturbances. Now I just spoke about jet streams. Jet streams are fast blowing winds which blow in upper air atmosphere. These winds do not touch the surface of the earth. So westerly jet streams bring these western disturbances to India. Hence westerly jet streams are very important for us. On other hand, easterly jet streams which blow towards peninsular part of India, these winds sometimes some clouds hover over Bay of Bengal or this area. The easterly jet stream push these clouds and bring these clouds to Indian subcontinent, and some kind of summer rain in monsoon season happens because of easterly jet stream. This is easterly jet stream which is located at around 14 degree in India. You see this is 8 degree, so this is approximately 14 degree. Between 12 to 14 degree north, easterly jet stream is located, and westerly jet stream is located around 25 to 30 degrees north. So westerly jet streams come from western side, this is western side, and easterly jet stream comes from eastern side. These are the main factors which affect the climate of India, and you should be knowing these factors. Once you understand these all factors, this chapter is very easy. You have to just apply it and answer the questions. So I hope you have understood it.